Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Hi, ATL.
Morning.
Wait, haven't we practiced our introductions, everyone? So
Me?
Me?
Who is going to start?
Sawadee Krap? I forget.
Sawadee Krap. Sawadee Krap is Thai. You should introduce yourself by me.
Mingalava.
I remembered.
Yeah.
How about everyone else?
This is more appropriate.
We can all say hi. Mingalaba.
Yeah, Miglaba, Mannequins, good mornings. So polite. If we meet each other by friend or by other strangers, we used to treat to each other's Gondom Mannequin is very sweet, very kind. Good morning. It's very happy. Good morning.
How do you say that?
Gondom Mannequin. K-A-W Gong. T-H-O-U-N-G Dong. Gondom. M-A Ma. Gondom Ma. K-A-T.
Cow Tong.
N-A-T. Gondom Mannequin. K-H-R and K. Gondom Mannequin. Just pronunciation.
You might have to type it out or something like that. But thank you for sharing that one. I mean, I've never heard it. But it is, you would say like that today, this morning. It's a very beautiful day, very good day. Awesome. Well, I do have kind of an activity, an energizer to get us all a little bit pumped up. There is a link that I shared to breakout rooms, and there's a prompt that I want you all to consider. I have a list of items that you are stranded on a desert island with, and you only have 3 items to choose. You'll discuss this in your breakout rooms, and we will share our results afterwards. You have to defend your answer. Does everyone see the list in the chat or on the breakout room document?
Oh. See, when rope. This one. Yeah, I do it.
Okay, then we're gonna break out into rooms. Hey, Brooke. I'm going to send you to a breakout room. Hey, Parnika. I'm going to send you to a breakout room. We are doing an energizer right now. So.
Sorry, I didn't realize I was muted. Honestly, it's fine. I was just hopping on to get ATL's feedback on the video, so that way I don't have to listen through it from 10 million different people. So, but I'm happy to join in, but I'm also fine.
I'll just send you there so you can, just listen in on the conversation. Maybe weigh in on survival on a desert island. That's
okay.
Okay.
seasons for this coming year. So ATL, you get to see more of us.
Yes, so welcome. This year, I think you can come to Thailand for internships for the growth teams. I hope so. The situation will be better after you got those vaccinations, you got the, actually in Thailand, the international airports have officially operated now. Yeah, I think this year you can come here.
Yeah, hopefully like maybe late this year or next year we
Yeah.
can come by. That'd be really cool.
Mm.
Yeah, no, do you have anything?
I don't think so. I think you covered it, but I am excited to see more of you next year, ATL. So
Yeah,
that's the only thing I have to add.
Okay, awesome. Well, ATL, do you have any introductions that you want to make? And also our guest here.
here's my special guest. I'm trained here to be like me. For the next year, she right now she stay with us. With me, just explaining the guidelines, the outlines, and also the how to run the proposals, the reports, how to deploy the communications platforms with our partner organizations. The next years, he will test the positions. At the same time, he also is trying to apply for the university because he need to improve his skills in order to go with the international organizations at the local, at the global levels. So that in terms of the communication, English skill is very more important, very significant. Positions in our, so that is where I used to ask him to improve his skills, capacities, ability. This I believe the next year he will be ready to deal with all issues and also to work with other organizations.
Well, it's so nice to meet him, and it sounds like we're going to see a lot more of him in the future. It's Yemeni, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Because I had the wrong name earlier, so could you introduce yourself to us again, please?
Hi everyone, my name is Yemini. Yeah, you can call me nickname Gopyu. Gopyu, yes.
All right.
I'm learning GD course. I need to take one subject. It's social study. I'm trying to to pass the exam. I will take the exam in this month. Yeah, I need to improve English skill. Now I'm trying to do to improve my English skill. Yeah, nice to meet you all.
Hello, Sachika.
Hi, how are you? Hi.
Elena, good mornings. Are you driving?
I am, but I wanted to join the call, so I did.
Okay. So good morning for us.
Yes, and good evening from us. We still have a lot to talk about, ATL. We wanted to hear
Yeah.
some updates from you, namely what is going on in Myanmar with the civil disobedience movement. Also, what is happening at SAW, any updates from CHA. And then also, we want to share some updates with you about what's happening at our chapter. We have benefit dinner next week. So we want to show you the video that we plan to show on your behalf that we have edited. So, okay.
So can I go first?
Yes, you can start with the situation in Myanmar.
At this we move about organizations, and so we jump into the Burma. So as usual, in our organization right now, it is the restrictions is getting left. So some other places we can traverse, we can transport to place to another place in Thailand. The restriction from the district to another district is getting relieved. So we can go to the popular areas. The previous weeks we went to the popular areas. We did not do the workshop. Instead, we contribute the medicines, because we have found so many the migrant workers, regular migrant workers, they have the facing skin infections, and also others diarrheas, others large jobs. So their children, they cannot, actually now they cannot go back to school, and even actually now the migrant worker, they cannot go to the hospital or clinics because of the either method, their stay are required to have to hold the legal documents to transport from the popular to the Masons. So we have brought some medicines, medicines. Also, we go to the popular to distribute it. So they very appreciate us, because they don't really have so many resources at the moment. So another way we have found that they have so many the stressful, hopeless, because of in Burma the situation is getting worse. At the same time, they lost their jobs. So they are worried about their children's futures in terms of education, in terms of the health, and it turns on the security and the safety in Thailand as well. Actually, they said they would like to go back in Burma, but right now, after the February military have told the powers, so the situation is getting worse and worse. Right now, either 20,000, are there 30,000 already are detainees, illegally and lawfully. At the same time, and are there more than 200 are dance at the moment. So we cannot guess officially the data, informations. It has all the killings and also tortures. So the body, we cannot get it. The military, the police, the shootings, and also they told us the body, and also they destroy it. Even we celebrate it as our traditions, our beliefs. If anyone or anyone, whatever who is, so we used to celebrate and hold the ceremonies like funerals. But right now, in the funerals around the country nationwide, we don't have anybody. Those person is told by the military, the killing, and also the bodies secretly. We don't know actually now how many people they have already killed after the people thousands are arrested. Activists, politicians, students, daughters, political candidates, the singers and the actors, address. So many people was arrested, are killings. Their ashes buried and lawful and legitimate, very heartland. Right now, either Rangos, the varies the commercial city, and Mandalay is very commercial cities. They are related statements like a martial laws. It means that they has very illegally to the military, allow for killing the peoples. So right now they block the internet, they block the social medias, they arrested the journalists, they block the phone lines, and especially the things. So it means that they are trying to kill all the people in the cities. If they find anyone or whoever, again, then it has all the actions, it has all the speak ups, it has all the others movements. Right now is all of the students, especially providers, especially daughters. They are just all second year, third years, fathers, medical universities. They are workers, they are students by the militaries. Every single day. Right now, either on the streets, or the small streets, or the main roads, we can see the body anywhere. Somebody, they just can't shooting at killings, they just leave it, and so they leave it. No one dare to come and take it, carry those body, because they are waiting to behead the body. If someone came to take this body, they shoot it. So scary. So because this another way is the soft power. They use the soft power and hard power. They are trying to use those instruments, this tool to threaten the people. So they don't really want to see the people to go on the streets like demonstrations and protests against their actions. So they were to keep the people to stay the rule in the houses, and also they release the fake news of the public televisions. To see this, our country is very peaceful. So the power we are using is people in the everything is fit for the public televisions. They are doing now because they block every telecommunications objectives or other things. It's very sad. At the same time, we got the news from the Thai's friends, from the Thai officials. Right now, they are preparing for the refugees. CAF allow Thai-Burma borders. If the Burmese or someone try to escape from the military terrorist actions, we don't use our country. We use the terror. They are so to kill the very innocent, very illegal people, countries. Even our political leaders, our our leader, Aung San Suu Kyi, our parents, every state's ministry are arrested. Ministries, void ministries, or other politicians are arrested. Ethnic leaders are arrested. Right now they are releasing another statements. They are going to take legal actions and arrested or killings for the peoples, for the staff, for the government's service officers who are trying to utilize like a civil disobedience movements, who are evolving these movements. They will take legal arrests or killings.
ATL, earlier you mentioned a cyber law that was also very restrictive. What happened
Yes.
with that?
Yeah, the cyber law is very restricted. This plus is martial laws right now. Cyber law is really hard to take the actions in Burma. It turns out the Burmese, because the technology is not really approved at the moment. They cannot check out. They cannot follow the person who are using the telecommunications in Burma situations. But right now, in the martial laws, it means the power is totally on the head of militaries. No one can speed up. No one can spread out. They have very legitimacy to kill people right now. They don't really care on United Nations, US, or other Europeans, or others neighboring countries, because behind this, the China is existence. This beyond another political complications, implications. So the China right now, they don't really release any statements. It turns out there's the military commitments, crime against humanities in our countries. Instance that 2 days ago, these factories belong to the Chinese, so it was burned by the military. So at the same time, they release the statements officially. Please, military and police, protect their properties, protect their peoples in these countries. They don't really about these people was killing in our country. They just care about their self-interest, interest, their properties in our countries. Because in our countries, over 60 or 70%, the economy's profits go to the Chinese. Even a huge commissions, a huge business, factories, especially gas, and others commissions, it belongs occupied by the Chinese. So that is where the military, especially the top leaders, they are protected by the Chinese, plus the Russians. Whatever they have the concern about our country in the United Nations, so they used to use the veto power to reject every actions, either global levels. It's so complicated, but we lost so many innocent civilians. We are strangers, but we never give up. We were trained to destroy all others military. They have to release in our countries. Right now, it is we all others parties in our country. and others, several ethnic armed groups, we are going to form the Union Army to fight back the terrorists, military terrorists in our countries. Right now we are an armed civilians, but we was kings, we was shoot. We cannot fight back to that anything. But right now we are trying to find the new ways. We combine with integrates, collaborators with several ethnic armed groups to form this very strongest Union Army. We call the Federal Army. This Federal Army is represented by the civilian plus the other ethnic armed group, ethnic minorities. But it's with the we also thinking about the consequences, but we don't have any choices.
So this is going to happen, the Union Army?
Yeah, sure.
When?
This is very soon. We are in the process. We just collecting the objectives like guns or others materials. But in Burma, like before the ethnic armed group already exists. We just need to lead like a leadership roles. Right now in the CRPH, the Parliament's committees, representatives, their role is very important. So they just representatives for all civilians in Burma at the moment. Their role is very important in the UN's, in the international relations right now. At the same time in Burma, they have the several meeting with the ethnic armed group in order to form very strong the federal armies to fight back the military terrorists.
ATL, are these the groups that you posted about on Facebook?
Sorry, it's not clear. Can you repeat again, please?
Yeah, are these the groups that you posted about on Facebook?
Yeah. So mostly I posted the Facebook is just awareness advocacy to because Burma is very diverse. So we just know who we are, what is our main enemy. Right now, we don't need to complain on object to each others. We just need to unite it to find the better ways, the possible way to find best the militaries. Right now, is our very valuable human resources are lost every single day. We don't get this official data right now. How many people are already dead in the moment? So we need to do something. The military right now, they are using the snipers to kill the people. They don't shoot the body, they just shoot the head. Every people we got the body are shooting in the head. Every day they cannot go to the hospital or clinics. At the same time, they use another techniques. They train the occupants, they set all the hospitals, universities, colleges for using the military at the moment. All the hospital clinics have to close this. The military keepers, occupiers, they use like a military cap in order to control all the people in the cities. Especially the university, Rangoon University, the various popular university in Burma are occupied by the military already. The Rangoon hospitals, other hospital, are occupied as well. So this
speak to access to healthcare.
So it's very no one gets. It turns out there's healthcare is already done. Because at the moment we don't have the governments, we don't have the rulings mechanisms at the moment. But the military, they claim that they are SAMs. They are like representatives, the governments, but none of the civilian in Burma recognize this. That's where there's the citizens, the government services are trying to evolve and participate in this civil disobedience movements. For the CRP, they are just the candidates, political candidates. The way they got, the way the 2021 elections, but mostly they are very accused of the candidates member to form these organizations. But the civilian recognize, acknowledge them like the governments, but they don't have power. They cannot control things. Yeah, there is in the moment, in the present situation, current situation is very so complicated, very so the brutal situation in Burma.
ATL, it doesn't sound like it's going to get better. It sounds like a civil war might erupt.
Yeah. Sure, it will be happens for sure. But the civilian, they have already determined the make decisions. At the militaries, it is better to be king. No one went to stay at the militaries. Military, this varies the fit. They signed this after the year they will hold this. They will hold there's another elections. No one believes this. Each corp is told the 13th or 14 years. Right now, you know, they don't really have they have another challenges for the financial problem. It's at the militaries. Or the other, at the same time, they are trying to arrest the civilians, how can I say, civil society organizations. And also international organization, not international organizations. So they occupy the financial flows. They keep area of financials. The budgets, which is have to go to the civilians for the deployments of for other socials or health care system. Or they keep it, they occupy it. The civilian organization leaders are arrested. So they destroy the organizations. Now in the previous this 5 years ago, so many foundations, especially the social organization, we call the foundations, which is going to provide the scholarships for the students, which is going to provide the healthcare system in Burma. But those organizations are occupied by the militaries, destroying the office, and also the arrested the responsible passer, and also they use the monies for those monies for the militaries. That's where the CPHR and civil organizations release very strong statements. The military is not represented for our people of Myanmar, so they are like they are acting as committees like a terrorist. So they are terrorist organizations. So we don't want to stay at the terrorist organizations in our country anymore. So we try to fight back that. So the situations will be other situations where it's not going to lead better conditions, it will be worse. For the military, they will use all their resources to win. And on the other hand, the civilians, they will use different techniques, different instruments to fight back the military.
Thank you for sharing all of this information and educating us.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you, ATL. This update is important, and you are such an important source of information for us to hear it from you. I've been taking down a lot of notes, and we have this recording on our YouTube channel. And so I do want, in the interest of time, move on to some other topics.
Yeah.
So we have a few SAW updates that we wanted to share. Sorry, GlobeMed at UC updates, because we have a lot going on here on our side. Does someone want to talk about benefit dinner?
Sure. So we are organizing the benefit dinner virtually, and it will be next Friday. So we just finished the first draft of the video that we recorded with you that we will be sharing. So we want to play that for you, and we want to hear your honest. If you want us to make any changes, then we have enough time to do that, and we will do that. So if Matthew, could you share your screen and we can look at the video. We had to shorten it to about 10 minutes, and we will finalize it in the next week, and then we will send it to you again when it's complete.
Yeah. My name's Toles. Right now, I'm working in the social actions for women and children's foundations. I've been here working for some organizations over 6 years, almost 7 years already. I came to SAW because for my educations. I studied at SAW 2020 and 2013 up to the 2014. After the 2014, finished the capacity programs. And then I start to work at some of it like volunteers. I got to learn from the SAW staffs, my co-workers, my junior staff who have been working in SAW for several years. Right now, I have already finished from the university international programs, the social, whether it's the bachelor or the social science. So I came to SAW again. I returned to SAW again, and so I'm happy assistant dance. In the current situations, I have there to teach the students, plus to have them for ratings, for rating reports, rating proposals, reviewing the annually activities, and also the preparing the work plans for the future hours. I'm so happy to work with these organizations, both organizations, shown at the GlobeMed, as my role is like a communicators, facilitators. The reasons I'm working with the GlobeMed and SONS, because I got to learn so many things. I got to learn from from SONS as for the global mass, how to integrate this in order to promote the health educations in the migrant communities. It is so a global mass they has the comprehensive, it has very comprehensive visions or missions for assistance in the migrant community. The students from the US, from the university, they came to Seoul, to Mesa, like a morning, they came to learn where we are Jewish, and also they got to meet with our organizational staffs, plus community leaders to have interview, to have face-to-face talk, and also for observations for fees, fee observation as well. For the budgets, the fund we have received from the global mass, nearly we use for the communities. Is we use to buy the family planning tools, and also we use for the workshops. We use the transportations. We use another stationaries for our workshops, for our trainings, and also we also give the stipends for our peer educators, because they have to take a lot of the responsibility to organize the accommodations, to transport the participants, and also to organize the place, to organize the foods. We also use some monies for the stipends of our peer educators, medalists, and also we also use our transportations to from Mesa to our target communities. It turns on the political situation in Burma. There are so factors. One factor can be the power struggles. Second is the power sharings. Another one is the unethical behaviors. It turns out the community, it turns out political movements. In the 9th August, February 1st, they detains all of the leaders, including the state councilor, Daw Aung San Suu Kyi, the presidents, our presidents. Right now, approximately is the estimates more than 500 or around the 600 are detained by the militaries. This allows, but for the civilian right now, they organize the movement we call the civil disobedience movements. So right now, the movement is very strong. Every ministry in Burma, in our countries, it is stopped. Even the transportation, the trade, public cars, every day they stop. There is no one work other than this militaries. Clinic is closed, hospital is closed, and also the other ministry, our school is closed, university is closed, every day is closed. But for the militaries, they is trying to block the communications in Burma. They block the internet, they block electricity, so they so they go to the city, they arrest the peoples without warrants, without the approval documents. So right now in Burma, the civilian, they have to protest their homes. The people, they demonstrate on the streets, so they don't have anything. They have only the three figures. It represents we reject the military coups. But the soldier, the military, they use the big guns, and also they use the guns. Also, they kill the people, they beat the people, they arrest people. At the same time, they also detain our leaders. No one accepted their actions in Burma, even the people from abroad. You can see in the news, in the channel news. Actually, we need a loss, but we know everyone have the challenges, have the impacts, have things the impacts of the COVID or another situations. Everyone have those challenges. We need the very professionals, tutors, or the teachers, or the professionals have the people who has experience, who has ability to try to educate our children at the moment. Our priorities is our old children in the shelter. Plus is the children who are living in our shelters, either at the moment. So we have to take care of that to provide the foods and their securities and also their health. The second priority is to go to the communities. So if we have to balance our budgets. If we have extra, it comes extra monies, or we can invest, we can expand our activity into another communities. All use, I would like to say this very appreciations. It's very grateful, very thankful for all you to work with us, to integrate us, to cooperate with us, to help us. We have the challenges, but our community is needs us. Especially the communities, our tiger communities. So they are very marginalized and privileged communities. There are communities very remote areas, especially the women and children. Is need us. They need health assistance. They need the protection assistance. They need security assistance, safety assistance. Right now, I would like to calls for assistance from everyone. We are going to work together to promote the health educations for our communities. Your contributions, your distributions is very grateful, it's very thankful, it's very benefits for the local communities. Whether you contribute a few or much, it doesn't matter. So our guarantees, I promise you, your beneficiary, your contribution and distributions will be going into the community directly for the beneficiaries. So if our organization right now, we are working with the global organizations. This very closely. Our integrations, our collaboration is very strong. We have very strong the coordinations and partnerships. For the futures, we all as for me, for my organizations, we are going to locate to working with you very closely for our migrant communities. It turns out the health educational promotions, health protections for migrant communities.
What do you think? It's still
I think it's very I don't have anything to add. I think everything is perfect, but if you found something needed, means you can edit it, you can fix it.
Yeah, we still have to shorten, I think, just a little bit more. And we're gonna add all of the captioning to the whole video, transitions, so that it knows what you like, what the topic you will be discussing. So we'll send you it again, so that you can look at it again. But we're really excited. Yeah, we're really excited for benefit dinner because we already have sold a lot of tickets, and we had a fundraiser like 2 weeks ago where everybody created a challenge to fundraise, and Noah had a really funny challenge that I want him to share.
Yeah.
Noah, what was your challenge?
Okay, so my challenge was that I have to dye my hair pink, but I didn't understand how pink hair dye worked. So I got it recently. Actually, I think it's here. I can get it. It came in the mail the other day. This is my pink hair dye. I think if I use it correctly, it'll come out like a bubblegum type of pink, but it says it's supposed to last for like 10 days. So depending on what I do this, I might show up at benefit dinner with pink hair. And I'm not sure how I feel about that, but I guess we'll see. So you might see me with pink hair soon.
So everybody did a fun challenge to share with their friends about what Sauce Mission is, so that we can raise money and so that we could purchase raffle items for our benefit dinners. So I have all of the items in my house right now, and we took pictures of them. So we will be selling them, and I'm really hopeful that we can reach our goal of 6,000 to 8,000 after this benefit dinner. My challenge with Shaylin, the other co-president, so now we're leaving, but I will be here next year. We took inspiration from Matthew's tattoo. So we raised a lot of money, and we will be getting a tattoo that is inspired by our partnership. Yeah.
ATL, maybe you can get a tattoo that matches Maria and Shaylin.
Yeah, sure. Actually, I have already got it. Yes.
Oh, wait, what is it?
So it is the days when my mother was passed away.
That is very special.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So we got here because right now in our countries,
Mhm.
we got this Myanmar Springs revolutions. We got the whole memory here. And another day, I'm thinking so many days to get the tattoos.
You will have to send me your ideas for
Yeah.
a tattoo.
I will send to you, and as I will get tattoo here. Some organizations apply, and also the global men organizations. Yes.
Yes, we're thinking something small, but
Yes.
something special.
Mm.
Yes, so we are hopeful that we will fundraise a lot of money for SAW next Friday. So for everybody that's on this call, hopefully you can all make it to the event. Matthew, do we have any other updates besides benefit dinner?
Yes, I actually wanted to throw it over to Sachika for another update.
Mm.
Hi, ATL. We just wanted to ask if you've heard anything about how your father is doing, as well as how you are doing.
As for personals, I'm fine, but like I mentioned, it turns out that the political situation in my countries, and also I cannot contact to my families in Burma. So some of the also have the some stressful, but I can deal with here because I have been here for the several years, so I can deal with these situations. It turns out the psychological problems. I'm totally fine. So today, this morning, I get to talk with you all this. I'm so happy. So my emotional is getting improved a lot. Psychological, legal problem solving. Another way talking with friend, talking with our our partner organizations. We can whatever I can share. I can share to you on my feelings on my about my situations. My stressful my feeling is getting totally reduces a lot. So it's getting it helps my psychology get it improved. It's getting better. Thank you so much for all of you to join with us for this meeting. This for me personally, for the sense of my fathers, my dad. I I just got to talk to his after he got this surgery, but after the 2 days or 18, I could not contact to him. So I'm trying to find a way, another ways for the passer to another passer, because there's another either previous the people either from our village, they used to come to the Myanmar, either another the border towns is a Burma, but right now at the moment either all those main roads there are so many the checkpoints, no one where to go outside, so they will not come to here. But I'm trying to find another way to contact with him to ask him about his surgeries and other situations.
We hope you're able to hear from him soon and that when
Yeah.
you do that, it's good news. I had another question, ATL. I was thinking the other day about how we had the SAW party with the kids last year. And this year is SAW's 21st anniversary, I think, because last year was, oh no, we missed the 20th anniversary. But we were thinking maybe if the kids have been under a lot of stress and things like that, we would love to, maybe party isn't the right word, host something, whether it's a dinner for them or ice cream. Do you think that's something that you guys would want to do?
Yeah, sure. I think it's better for the children right now, because some of the children are our shelter, right? They are very worries about their family. It's a Burma as well. So even though they came to stay here, the security safety is fine, but their family side, a Burma is so the challenges. There's so many the challenges, so many there's problem. It's a Burma right now, but before the military take the cough in Burma, there are so many the problem are existed because of the impact the legacies of the COVID-19 in Burma. Right now, the area economy activity, business activity shutdowns in Burma. It is very hard to survive, to get the salary, to get the monies for providing their families. So right now the summit right now the summit hold the meetings for with the adults children to discuss with the situation in Burma, and also to counseling to them in order to how to manage their problems, their feeling, their stress, their psychological problems in the current situations.
Okay, well, then in terms of like the dinner or ice cream or whatever you think would work, if you want to like send us a budget that can help us figure out how to send it over, but we would love to help create some space for everyone to take a break and process their feelings, like you said. So, and I know we can't be there, and it's not much of a celebratory time, but we want to be able to be there in different ways. So I'm glad that you.
Okay, well, now I just had left in the agenda time for questions not answered. So if anybody has questions that they are still curious about, now's your last opportunity to ask.
Haven't answered yet.
Oh, I see. I see.
ATL, I have a quick question.
Yeah.
How often would you like to meet with us over the summer?
S- 2 times per month.
Per month?
Yeah.
That sounds good. Would you like to go more frequently during Grow like we did last? We had the weekly calls.
And there's how about 2 times for 1 month?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Excellent. Yeah.
ATL, do you have any riddles for us? You know, questions that have no answers?
So I have for you, not for everyone's, but for the Tunisians, are you going to go with us for some times? Use, not other people's from only you specifically.
Matthew, are you going to be here next
Yeah.
year? Not a riddle. This is a real question.
That was a
Yeah.
question for me. Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
I will be graduating, so I won't be a student here. I don't know where I will be, but I will try and join these calls with you, ATL, and join chapter meetings as well.
Yeah, sure. Because this technologies, wherever you are, you can join with us.
Of course, yes, yes.
You also have to be, because even me, I was trying to escape here, but I can't. Because I don't want to go far away. I really so happy to go with you, to learn from you, to assist the community here.
Yes, we're so.
You also, yeah.
Does that mean that did you say that I am permanently tied with this organization? Is that what I heard? But it's okay. It's good to not be free. Anyways, ATL, we're so happy that we're able to get a video of you shown at benefit dinner. We want to really showcase your voice and the voice of IMR. We'll let you know how it goes.
Yeah. Yeah. If you need some more information, additional information, you can leave message to me, and also I will send to you. Yeah. This video is very useful for me as well. If you have data, please share to me. Maybe I can show some organization as well.
Yes, I think we plan to put it on YouTube and also have captions as well, so that it's a link that can be shared anywhere.
Yeah.
There is a lot of good information in there. I think we will be watching that video long after this year as well. Okay, well, I think that brings us to the end of our meeting today. We have to get ready for a group picture, so do what you need to do to get ready. Okay. So we're gonna go on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Come on.
All right. I think I've got it.
You got it?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
No, thank you as always for joining us so early in the morning. I know it's 8 o'clock, not our normal time, but Also, thank you everyone else who joined today to participate in this call.
Yeah, thank you for everyone's mentors or others people to organize these meetings. It's very so appreciated. Yeah, we miss Sue again.
The next thing we have to meet for is another game night or
Yeah.
just hanging out. Maybe after benefit dinner so that we can tell you how benefit dinner went.
Okay.
Okay.
Great.
All right. Well, goodbyes, everyone. Have a great rest.
Yeah, thank you. Good night for you. Good morning to me.
Have a great day.
Bye, everyone.
Matthew, don't end the call.
Recording.
What?
Can I stop the recording?
Oh, yes, yes.
Yes.